Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to a body shaping class. This is our portable bodyweight workout that you can do anywhere. Guys, I'll lead us through this routine, and it's excellent because, my gosh, there's no limitations on where you can do this, and it's great for any fitness level. We'll show some modifications along the way. So if you're traveling for work or maybe on vacation, guys, you can do this in a hotel room. If you want to go outside, guys, you can do this poolside. You could do it on the beach. You could do it on your driveway, your backyard, at a park. All right. Even your office. Okay. So if you're at work, you want to get a quick, maybe 20, 30-minute workout, you could run through this. And of course, at your home. Okay. You can do it in your basement, of course, backyard, whatever. So just a neat workout. And again, I'll do this with you in real time, so we'll be able to kind of go through this, and I think it'll be very, very easy to follow. All you'll need for today's workout, I have it next to me. You'll need a towel. So have a towel with you, and then you'll need a chair, a bench, a park bench, just something that you can sit on, okay? And possibly even do push-ups off of, okay? So whatever you're using here, make sure it's somewhat sturdy, all right? So I've got my items here. Let me fill the circuit up here on the screen so you can see it. We're gonna start off with these alternating cross toe reaches, okay? Great exercise. Let me lay down, let's get this thing started, all right? So I'm gonna just use my towel. I'll move my chair out of the way for now. So we'll lay out a towel here. Guys, we're laying back. I realize not everyone's at the same fitness level, okay? So I'll have my legs up in the air. Now, if for some reason legs up is not comfortable, it gets your lower back engaged, or maybe there's hip issues, or whatever the case may be, you can keep your legs down and still go through these cross crunch reaches. Okay, so again, any fitness level can do this. All right, so I'll bring the legs up, guys. We're about 15 or 20 each way. I'm just going to come across, reaching towards the opposite extremity. Really try to exhale as you come up. Tighten that core. And I'm trying to lift that leg just a little bit as I come up. Just to help again to tighten that core a little bit more. If the neck tightens up, guys, let it come down and then back up. Excellent job. Guys, it was 15-inch erection, trying to get the core kind of warmed up and engaged. Great way to kind of get the blood moving too. It's always good to warm up somewhat. I know we really didn't do that beforehand, but starting with the core sometimes just helps get that body blood moving around, get the body warmed up. Okay, the next one is a body saw. Okay, so we're gonna get in a low plank. Again, if there are some situations where you're not comfortable getting into that position, you could even go from the knees with this, okay, and just hold it, all right? So I'm gonna go to the toes, and we're gonna add a dynamic to this. So if you're capable, I think most people are okay with this. We're going to plank up. We're gonna about 15 of these, okay? So I'm gonna get in a low plank, I'm gonna come back, and this far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That was 15 of those. I'm going to come to my feet, guys, and we are going to do a pretty little exercise here in this next one. We're going to do a lunge, then squat down. Kick your feet back, do 2 push-ups, which can be done from the knees. I'm also going to show you a chair option. Then we're back up. So lunge, squat, feet back, almost like a squat thrust, 2 push-ups. Now, if for whatever reason going to the floor is not an option for you, for whatever reason, you can use a chair. Okay, so we can get our lunge in, keep a good form, lunge, squat down, and then you can step back or hop back, and then get 2 push-ups. Again, step or hop, and back to our lunges. Okay, we're gonna cycle through about 5 of these or so. Okay, so a lot of push-ups. So, but great for the whole body. Okay, so here we go. Let's go through this. All right. So again, chair option, and if you go to the floor, you could go to the knees in the push-up for this one. All right. So here we go. So it's a lunge. Lunge. We're gonna squat down, and then I'm just gonna come right over. 1, 2, hop up. Lunge. Lunge. Squat. Okay, I'll do one more here. Oh, man, a great exercise that really works that whole body. Okay, so it's great when you're traveling or in the office, or even, I mean, just for some variety in the fitness center, all right? Next one, we're gonna do a seated row. And I think it's important when you're trying to work your whole body to include some type of pulls. And honestly, with bodyweight exercises, you're pretty limited with your pulls too. Pull-ups, some type of bodyweight row, and if you don't have a bar or 2 sturdy chairs or a power rack, that's kind of hard to do too. We do a broomstick and 2 chairs. So a towel is a simple solution to engage in those pull muscles, which honestly are neglected in a lot of boot camps and a lot of home bodyweight programs. So grab a towel, and you want to slightly roll it just a little bit here. You're going to put either foot in here, okay? And I'm going to sit in a chair. We sit on the floor before as well, doing these. And all we're going to do here is we're going to pull in, and you're going to drive those elbows behind you, trying to squeeze that back. 1, 2, 3. So we're mimicking like a seated row. And then the more, obviously, the more push you use with your leg, the more challenging these get. And we want to get around 15 of these. I can really feel that back working. So your leg can really provide a lot of resistance when you're doing this. All right, one more. Okay, so man, just an easy way, right, to get, I mean, the back is a big muscle. And pulling, you should try to get pulls equal to your pushes, trying to create that muscle balance, right? So just a neat way to get some pulls in. All right, next one, a great exercise, and it's not easy. We're gonna do, we call them toe touches in the past. It's a one leg straight leg deadlift, one leg toe reach. We're gonna hinge from the hips. If you have a hard time with balance, use the wall or a sturdy chair, and you can basically, we're trying to hinge from the hips. So you're going to hinge forward, and it's great for balance and working the posterior chain of your grounded leg. And the hands can go towards the toe or out, okay? And then we're up. We want to get about 8 to 12 of these. 1. And we'll come over. 2, float that leg as best you can. 3. And I'll reach down. You can reach down towards the toe, as I mentioned. 4. You don't have to touch the floor or the toe. Just going by your range of motion, trying to get back nice and straight. Really feel the glutes. Really feel that support leg. What a simple exercise, but boy, is it effective. All right. Now I'm going to switch legs here. And we're just going to hinge forward. 1, 2, 3. Again, you could reach down towards the toe. Feeling them. And you can use your leg too. You could drag down the leg. That might help with balance a little bit. Obviously, it didn't help me with balance. Oh, man. Shake them out. Really feel those kicking in. And even your foot, you'll feel your foot shifting, working all these little muscles through the lower leg and foot to kind of keep that balance. So, again, a great movement that if you can incorporate in your workout, it's great for balance and great for that posterior chain. It's that hinge. All right. Next one is a challenging one. It's a pike push-up. You can do this from your knees, and it looks a little funny from the knees, but you're just trying to really mimic almost like an overhead press with this for your shoulders. Okay, so the knee version, you're here, and you're just coming down and driving up. Okay, so trying to get those shoulders so a little different than a push-up. Okay, or you go from a standing position. Okay, and we're getting a range of maybe 8 to 12 of these. Right, so if you're gonna go standing, it's almost like a downward dog here. So we're here, our little hamstring stretch. So we're gonna look between the heels. I'll put my hands slightly more forward, and I'm gonna try to drive upright, maybe slightly back. You can vary that a little bit. I'm looking down, I'm gonna head down towards the floor. All right, 1, round up, 2, 3, 4. Come up kind of slow when you're done. When your head's down low, sometimes you get a little head rush. Even if you come up slow, you come up fast, it might kind of throw your balance up for a minute. The next exercise is a bench or chair dip. Okay, so we're going to use a chair in my case, and this one is another one that you can vary quite a bit. Just make sure your body stays relatively close to your chair or bench. You don't want your body way out. Really stretch your shoulders a little bit. You can also adjust your feet. As your feet come closer to your body, you're using less push. You have a little more push of the legs, so less work on your body. As you extend out, it gets more challenging and more challenging. You could even elevate your feet up on another chair or bench. Okay, so I'm going to get in position here, and we're just going to come down about parallel to the floor and drive up in. 2, 3. Squeeze those triceps at the top. 4. Okay. Woo. Okay. use really good form on those and really tighten the tricep out, my gosh, they can get tired really quickly, even with just body weight. Let's grab this towel again. And again, we're just going after another pull. So this time, instead of driving the elbows back, which is gonna work those lats, so as you sweep back, we're going to bring the hands up. So we're gonna bend at the elbow here, which is going to shorten the front of the arm, which works on those biceps. Okay, so again, a towel works pretty nice for these. A longer towel, maybe a little bit better on these, so you don't have to bend your knee quite so much. So I'm going to reach out towards the edges of the towel. You can even angle your towel and roll it a little bit, and put it here. And now I'm going to keep the elbows in. I'm just going to squeeze up. Whoo, feels right away. 3, 6, 8. Fight with that leg. Give yourself enough resistance so you can feel it. Oh, wow, I felt it on the first rep. So that was our modified bicep curl, and man, once you get used to that, it's almost like you're in a machine. You know, you have to hold on the towel, so sometimes a machine you can lighten your grip a little bit, but boy, very effective. I'm gonna spread this out again. So that was round 1. And even if that's all you get in your workout, if you're on vacation, man, you did a nice little routine just to kind of challenge the entire body, okay? Now I'd suggest 2 sets of this, but if you're on vacation, I understand. But if you can take about 10 more minutes or so, you really get an excellent workout. So we're going back to those cross reach. Arms out again. You could keep your legs down if you need to. I'm going to bring them up. And up. Woo! All right. Let's get into our plank position. And remember, if you have a difficult time with these, you could go from the knees and just hold it, or you could just get a low plank and hold that. But once you're up there, I think most people, if you can do the low plank, the little dynamic should be okay for you to do. Try not to sag. We're trying to stay nice and flat. Okay, guys, that was great. I got a little roll there. Feels really good. Listen, if your fitness level allows, you could go to 20 or whatever. 15 is a pretty good number, though. I'll get the towel out of the way here for just a second. And the next one is our lunge squat push-up. Okay, so great exercise. And here we go. So we're going to get a nice lunge. We're going to drive with that front leg. And then we're going to squat down. Chair is an option here. 1, 2, Good stuff. 5 or so of those, and you should feel them working. Great exercise. All right. We just did those pushes. So we talked about the pulls. Well, now we've got the rows we're going to do. So I'll grab the ends of the towel. Scoot up on a chair. You can sit on the floor also. Doesn't matter which leg you use. And I'm dropping the elbows behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that back. All right, and again, just like the first set, I can really feel that back working. So if you're struggling with this, just think about the back. Try to drive those elbows back, tighten up the lats, all right? Let me set this off to the side here. This is where you may want to go next to a wall, a chair. If you're outside, some type of sturdy structure, whether that's a wall or a tree. Do our RDLs. We're on 8 to 12 of these, okay? Single leg RDLs, all right? Remember, hands can go out or down, okay? Here we go. So go down, 1, 2, 3. It'll test you sometimes. Really feel them. Okay, make sure that knee is soft too, right? You don't want to lock it, all right? So I'm going to switch the legs up. And here we go. Shake them out for a second. Challenging exercise. All right. Next one, Pike Push-Up. Remember our knee option here if you need that. Trying to focus on those shoulders. of slow. All right, next one. A chair or bench dip. Just be aware of the shoulders. They're a little pre-exhausted here. Control your body. Don't go too low. Don't strain the shoulder. Oh, all right. Now, we have the curls. Grab that towel one more time. Thinking biceps here. And I felt them right away on the first set. Here we go. Squeezing. They look so easy. Guys, I'm telling you, they are just killing my biceps. So, hey, that was our second set of curls, and that's our last exercise of the circuit. So that was 2 rounds through. Just, hey, a nice portable workout that you can do anywhere, anytime, any fitness level. Okay, office, work, vacation, home. Guys, 30 minutes or so. Get a great little workout. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the routine. This is Elite Fitness, and we are bringing wellness to you.